Let me show you something. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? Don't be a chicken.
He's not a chicken. Come on, Mose.
What are you kids doing?
I'll see you again, boy.
Come on.
May 1917, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, a Jamaican political activist, publisher, journalist, entrepreneur, and orator, establishes the New York branch of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, an organization dedicated to the advancement of people of African ancestry around the world. Garvey rapidly amasses a huge following. Soon afterwards, the UNIA creates various business ventures aimed at empowerment and economic development within Black communities. October 11, 1919, J. Edgar Hoover drafts a memo about the radical activities of Marcus Garvey. Deportation is the objective. Hoover suggests pursuing a case against Garvey for fraud in connection with his propaganda for the Black Star Line, a shipping line designed to forge a link between North America and Africa to facilitate the transportation of goods and eventually the migration of Negroes to Liberia. November 19, 1919, James Warmerly Jack Jones, Agent 800, is hired as the first Negro special agent in the BOI, later known as the FBI. His first assignment is to infiltrate the UNIA. He is the first of many. January 12, 1922, Garvey is arrested for fraudulent use of mails, for having advertised the sale of stocks in a ship that the Black Star Line did not yet own, but had proposed to buy and rename the SS Phyllis Wheatley.
They claim to uplift the Negro race. But their whole scheme of uplift was used to persuade Negroes to buy shares of stock in the Black Star Line. The sole beneficiary, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, knew that these shares are not worth any sum of money. His intentions are clear: to purposefully deceive the Negro American citizens of this great country.
We can work out a deal behind closed chambers if you take the plea for a technical charge. Judge Mack is willing to work with us.
Are you mad? Can you not see what take place?
I see the opportunity for you to be a free man.
This trial is politically driven. They want to end the movement by assassinating my character.
By not taking the plea, you face a mandatory 5 years in prison.
Do you see any fear in my eyes? Any worry? Answer me.
No, sir.
Judge Mack can throw 1,000 years at me, but they people will know the truth. Your services are no longer needed.
I'm the only person you have left in your corner.
You have the tongue of a fool. Therefore, I cannot trust you. Your Honor, I'm the only person fit to fight in my defense.
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Garvey has no experience in law nor its practices. Allowing him to represent himself in this court will only make a mockery of our system.
Your system is already a mockery.
Order. Mr. Garvey, what cause do you find suitable for you to represent yourself before my court?
My cause is liberation. I'm innocent of the charge brought forth against me. I unequivocally reject the racist assumption of white America's ideology that God created the black man inferior. Because if Negroes are created in God's image and Negroes are black, then God too must in some sense be black. How much longer will you endure the pain and suffering that this country thrusts upon you? No more. Dive down, black men, dive down and dig. Reach up, black man and woman, and turn this nation's knowledge to you. Turn ye around and make a compass of you, everything north, south, east, and west. And just as you bow down to the white man today, other races will then bow down to you because of the superiority of your minds. Let us continue to grow in concert of ourselves, determined to use our minds. Because if you liberate the minds of men, then ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men. There is no future for a people who deny the past. Brethren, we must use our gifts for the greater good of our own. That's right. The Black Star Line. The Black Star Line is our own. And soon we will rejoice in the promised land together.
Black women, duty calls. The movement needs you more than ever.
We have found a new ideal. It is on you to come together and give us a United States of Africa. Africa for the Africans. Africa for the Africans. Africa for the Africans.
He's out of his mind. No. He's dangerous.
Comrades, listen up. It is time to unite our brothers and sisters across the country and sail to Africa. Liberia is calling us now.
I am with you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
I too. Same.
And what happens when the government tries to stop us?
By the time they try it, it will already be too late. We will be settled in the promised land.
How will we afford this expedition?
The Black Star Line is our refuge, our greatest hope. Every dollar given to the UNIA will go towards their cause. Their cause.
I was hired into the Bureau by Mr. Hoover. My orders were to infiltrate UNIA and report all organization intel as Agent 800.
And by what name did the defendant know you as?
Jack.
And during your time in the UNIA, have you ever seen Mr. Garvey receive funds for the Black Star Line?
Yes, sir. Thousands of dollars.
And what were those funds used for?
I believe the funds were used for Mr. Garvey's various personal expenses.
Why are you leaving now, Marcus?
There are more blacks in bondage in the South than any other place in America.
Your reasoning is sincere. But my worry is that people will misunderstand your intentions.
They are entitled to believe what they want, but freedom is my only concern, Amy.
People hate what they don't understand.
Enough.
This will cost us everything.
The decision is final.
Before you even start, the Klan is here to stay as long as colored folk live in this country. There'll be no peace for them.
Harmony can only be amongst ourselves.
So you don't believe in all this integration talk?
I believe in the uplifting of my people by any means necessary.
That right?
It is no secret that the Klan is a hinder to the progressive Negro in the South. The new Negro cannot thrive in the suffocating climate that you have created.
What are you implying?
I'm taking my people back home.
And where's that? Harlem?
Africa.
So let me get this straight. You want to take all the colored people in this country, even the ones here in the South, and take them back to Africa. And you want me, the leader of the Ku Klux Klan, to help you. Oh, God. Boy, the BOI and the Secret Service and every other goddamn agency in this country is going to be all over your ass before you can even say farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, I once was assigned to deliver a speech to the entire school. I had rehearsed it for weeks. And when it came time for me to deliver it, I had stage fright. Oh, I grew dizzy. I nearly fainted. And the children, they teased me. I ran off the stage.
If I had been there, I would have had to rescued you, Mopsy.
Oh, there would have been no rescuing me then. Not you.
When I was a little boy, I had a very good friend, Joyce. Joyce and I would play every day. But when Joyce and I got older, Father told her not to play with me anymore. Because she was white. And I was a nigger. Felt degraded. It's the first time I felt what it meant to be black.
He wants to sell shares in the South, buy a ship to Africa. Said the Klan's in the way.
Who does he think he is? Black Moses?
He's loony, if you ask me. But you'd better stop him quick. He's gonna tear this whole country apart.
His days are numbered. I can guarantee that.
Father in heaven, make people respect your name. Make your kingdom come when you rule in about every way. Make what you want to happen in the earth happen, just like how I want you to want to happen in the heaven happen.
Marcus, why are you awake?
They are after me, Amy.
Who, Marcus? Who's after you?
Amy, the enemy. The enemy is after me.
Marcus, you have thousands of black people ready to fight in your honor. When the enemy comes, we will be ready.
I cannot lead a movement in chains.
You will continue to lead this movement with your mind. It's your greatest weapon.
And you, my most powerful ammunition. Comrades, what do you say? The new Negro has no fear. The new Negro, how do you feel, huh?
It's not safe here. We're gonna have to leave.
You cannot run, Henrietta.
Marcus Garvey.
Hey, cool. Yeah, it's okay.
Step aside.
What is my charge, huh?
Mail fraud.
Mail fraud.
State your name.
Benny Dancy.
And Mr. Dancy, what is your business?
Pennsylvania station cleaner.
And I assume you work extremely hard for the wages you earn?
You can say that.
Mr. Dancy, with those earnings, have you ever purchased shares in the Black Star Line?
Yes, sir, I have.
About how many shares would you say?
51. 53 shares. Yes, a total of 53 shares, sir.
And you purchased these shares through the U.S. mail services, correct?
Yes.
Did you receive a lot of letters from the Black Star Line at the time of your purchase?
Yes, sir, I believe so.
And what did these letters say?
Well, some of the letters asked me to invest more money into the Black Star Line.
For more ships, bigger ships, and so forth?
Yes, for bigger ships and so forth.
I object. These questions are leading.
Overruled. Mr. Garvey, contain yourself in my courtroom. Prosecution, proceed.
Mr. Dancy, do you recognize this envelope?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you recall what this envelope contained?
There's no proof of that envelope being sent by the Black Star Line. Or what it contained. It's useless. Permitting it as evidence in this case is an insult to my intelligence and every single man and woman sitting in this courtroom.
Mr. Garvey, no more outbursts.
It's an insult.
I mean it. Your objection is noted.
Your Honor, I offer this envelope in evidence on the grounds that it bears on the back of it the stamp Black Star Line, and it is a reasonable assumption that it contained matter from the Black Star Line.
It may go in. The witness will testify to the best of his recollection.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Dancy, please answer.
I don't remember. I can't.
Do you know what the contents of the envelope was? What was it about?
Some of the envelopes were about...
envelope.
Let me show you the back of the envelope. See if this helps.
Anybody with a brain can see that Mr. Dancy has been orchestrated to lie against the affairs of the Black Star Line.
Mr. Garvey.
Your Honor!
This is your last and final warning.
Mr. Dancy?
I'm sorry, I just can't remember what was in the envelope.
Sure you can. Just give us as much as you remember. Take your time. Think hard.
I get so many letters from them. I can't read them all.
You mentioned previously that the UNIA asked you to buy more ships, bigger ships. Did they mention anything about the dividends in this envelope?
Yes or no, Mr. Dancy?
Yes, I believe so.
I have had enough! I have had enough! This trial has been unjust since the very start. For weeks, I have sat and watched Mr. Maddock collaboratively work with witnesses to discredit my character and the efforts of the Black Star Line. I am not fighting mail fraud here. I am fighting hypocrisy and lies. I will no longer accept it. We will no longer accept it.
Africa for the Africans! Africa for the Africans!
Order!
Africa for the Africans!
In the court!
Africa
Order!
for the
I will
Africans!
have order in this court!
For the Africans!
Order! Bailiffs, escort this man from my courtroom expeditiously.
Hold your head high, Marcus.
Despair becomes comfort at a man's darkest hour.
This is not your darkest hour. This is your true test of faith.
Fear, Amy. Fear. Fear has made the people I love turn their backs against me. Now my freedom lies in enemies' hands.
You are not the first the system has tried to break, and you will not be the last. Accepting defeat now means there's no hope for the future leaders. The future of our people relies on you. You still have some fight in you. Dive deep and find it, my king.
Marcos! 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 Boy! Come up.
Mr. Garcia, state to the court about your participation and the preparation of those circulars referring to the ship Phyllis Wheatley. Did you write any verbiage on those circulars?
Yes.
Did you write any word of representation on either of those circulars that you did not believe was true?
No, I did not. At the time, I had the belief that we had the boat and we were sending...
Objection. That was not the question.
It is a yes or no question.
I'll restate the question. Did you write anything on those circulars that you believe was false?
No, I did not.
Mr. Thompson, what wages did you receive as vice president?
Well, within the first 4 months that I got elected, I had received $50 a week.
And how long did you remain vice president of the Black Star Line?
Until the indictment.
Until the indictment. And did you make $50 a day during that time?
No, sir. Actually, I'm still owed 22 weeks' salary.
Did you ask for it?
Of course.
And what was said to you?
You told me, when I brought the check to Mr. Garvey and told him I was dissatisfied, he said to go get it from the white people I left the Black Star money with.
Mr. Tobias, as treasurer of the Black Star Line, will you look at this check for $32,820 and tell us what it is for?
The Black Star Line received large sums of money from time to time from the UNIA as loans.
Large sums of money. Is this check a repayment to the New York local of the Universal Negro Improvement Association for its funds raised in the construction loan used by the Black Star Line?
Yes, sir. It says so itself. It says loan refunded right on the check.
The Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey is a righteous leader. He has sacrificed everything for the liberation of Black people in this country and around the world. His love for all people is unquestionable. Adversaries who fail to understand him are the only ones who feel wronged by his accomplishments. My husband's only crime is not giving in to their taunts as a reason to give up.
Marcus. Like I tell you something. In this world, you have to stay vigilant. You have to be fearless. You see this? You see your mind? You treat it like gold. Because when your mind get defeated, Marcus, you get defeated. Your entire body, your entire soul get defeated. You understand me? Yes, Papa. King Marcus Mosiah Garvey. You understand me? Yes, Papa. Come on.
Mr. Garvey, you may proceed.
I don't have to apologize for being black, because God Almighty knew exactly what he was doing when he made me black. My father did not suffer and die to give me an education to slight the stress or discourage my people. Because whatsoever education that I inquire, through his sacrifice, I shall use for the salvation of the 400 million black people in this world. And the day that I forsake my people, may God Almighty say there shall be no more life for you. Before you, I stand victorious. Despite your overzealous effort at my assassination, I still stand a lion, and my heart still roars for the love of my people. So go ahead, imprison me. Shackle my hands, shackle my feet, but you can never imprison the mind and the heart of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So sleep well in your temporary moments of comfort. Because when time allows again, I will be a reckoning terror to the foes of African liberty.